Research has shown that 2/5 of the world population is at risk of malaria in 90 countries across the world, with 1.5 million deaths attributed to malaria each year. In Nigeria, 1 in 5 children suffers from the episode of severe malaria before the age of 5. The African Malaria Report shows that many countries, including Nigeria, are quite far from reaching goal of eradicating malaria. It is noteworthy that Ogun State Government in southwestern Nigeria has renewed its commitment to control and eliminate malaria scourge in the state by distributing 3.3 million long-lasting insecticidal nets through the use of cash and asset transfer (CAT) strategy, using the Android devices in the deployment of the Ogun State Long-Lasting Insecticidal Nets campaign. This was done by the Ogun State Government in collaboration with the Catholic Relief Services. The campaign was flagged up by the Governor of Ogun State, His Excellency Senator Ibikunle Amosun, CON-FCA, who was represented by the Deputy Governor of the state, Chief Mrs. Yetunde Onanuga. The landmark event opened with the national anthem, followed by the Ogun State anthem. Opening prayers were taken by representatives of the Christian Association of Nigeria (CAN) and the League of Imam and Alfas in the state. This was followed by the introduction of special dignitaries, ranging from members of the Ogun State Executive Council, federal representatives, the civil service, corporate bodies, and international partners. Notably present were Chief Mrs. Yetunde Onanuga, Deputy Governor of Ogun State, representing His Excellency Senator Ibikunle Amosun, Honorable Minister for Health, Professor Isaac Folorunsho Adewale, represented by Professor Babatunde Salako, the Director General, Institute of Medical Research, Honorable Commissioner for Health, Ogun State, Dr. Babatunde Ikpaye, Pharmacist Olukayode Ayinde, representing Dr. Hadubala, the National Coordinator for National Malaria Elimination Program. Others were members of Ogun State Executive Council. Special Advisor to Ogun State Government on Health, Dr. Olurotimi Ogungbeyi, the Royal Father and Paramount Ruler of Egbaland, Oba Dr. Adedotun Aremugbadebo, Vice President for Catholic Relief Services and Chief Information Officer for Global Knowledge Information and Management, Mr. Kaloe. The country representative of the Catholic Relief Services Nigeria, Mrs. Rebecca Bassi, the Catholic Relief Services officials, body or permanent secretaries in Ogun State, market women and ethnic group representatives such as Ezendigbo and the Hausa communities, as well as local government chairmen and many others, graced the occasion. In his welcome address, the Ogun State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Babatunde Ikpaye, appreciated the dignitaries for their presence. He disclosed that it was heartwarming that Ogun State was the first state in the country to distribute a total of 3.3 million long-lasting insecticidal nets to its citizens. He stated that malaria is a disease that affects everybody, and Ogun State is poised to annihilate the scourge from its borders.
Critical target population for net distribution, they are children under 5. The multi-indicator cluster survey for 2016 shows that under 5 mortality in Nigeria is 120 per 1,000 life births. But in Ogun State, our figure dropped from 96 to 66 in 2016. So we continue to do many of these interventions that is making us target the vulnerable population. Will continue to move the needle in the positive direction. This is the time to make sure we eliminate malaria for good.
Also in a speech delivered by Pharmacist Olukayode Ayinde on behalf of the National Coordinator for National Malaria Elimination Program, Alhaji Hadubala Muhammad. He appreciated the state government, the Royal Father, and officials of Catholic Relief Services for the philanthropic gesture. He pleaded with the members of the community to use the treated nets to ensure total elimination of malaria nationwide.
Use this opportunity to please appeal to all of us who the net will be distributed to please make sure they use the net. Net campaign is one of our strategies to ensure that we eradicate malaria. And if we use it effectively, I believe that we shall be able to eradicate malaria in Nigeria.
In a similar vein, the representative of the World Health Organization stated that World Malaria Day focuses global attention on malaria and its devastating impact on families, communities, as well as human development. Malaria, he says, remains a major public health and development challenge.
The theme for this year, Ready to Beat Malaria, stresses the need to accelerate efforts to defeat malaria. Countries have committed to ending the malaria epidemic by 2030 as one of the Sustainable Development Goals. Malaria remains a major public health and development challenge, and the World Malaria Report of 2017 document unfortunately showed an increase in global malaria cases in 2016 compared to 2015. In the African region, where over 194 million new cases were reported and 410,000 deaths in 2016.
He stated that World Malaria Report for 2017 indicated an increase in malaria cases in the African region, where over 194 million cases were reported and 410,000 deaths noted. The use of Long Lasting Insecticidal nets is a key strategy in combating malaria. The World Health Organization calls on Ogun State Government to increase commitment in eradicating the scourge.
World Health Organization therefore calls on all states in Nigeria, in particular Ogun State, as we are here. Everywhere we have been told is affected by malaria. So we all need to work with development partners to boost investments in malaria prevention and control, especially for new tools to combat malaria. This will propel all of us along the road to elimination and contribute to the achievement of other sustainable development goals, such as improving maternal and child health.
The representative of the local government chairman in the state, in his own presentation, noted that the aphorism, "health is wealth," should be taken seriously in every society. He appreciated the government and other partners for the initiative, while pleading with the people of the state to make judicious use of the net and keep a clean environment to disallow mosquitoes from having breeding grounds. In his own goodwill message, the Vice President of the Catholic Relief Services, who is also the Chief Information Officer of Global Knowledge Information and Management, Mr. Kaloe, appreciated the warm welcome reception of the project by the people of Ogun State. He stated that the Catholic Relief Services has 75 years rich history of supporting vulnerable communities in 114 countries around the world, including Nigeria, where they have worked for over 25 years. He said the organization was disposed to supporting government and the people of Nigeria in reducing and annihilating the scourge of malaria, among other things. Mr. Kaloe said through the funding from Global Funds, CRS, in 2018, in collaboration with the Ogun State Government, is poised to distribute long-lasting insecticidal net while making use of mobile technology.
I bring you greetings from the management and staff of Catholic Relief Services, the Relief and Development Agency of the United States Catholic Bishops of America. CRS has a 75-year rich history, and in fact this year marks our 75th year in operations, supporting vulnerable communities in 114 countries around the world, including in Nigeria, where we've worked for over 25 years. CRS implements programs in health, agriculture, livelihoods, and emergency response and recovery.
After the speeches, the event featured the official handover of the long-lasting insecticide-treated net to the government of Ogun State. The handover was done by the Catholic Relief Services Vice President, Mr. Kaloe, and was received by Her Excellency Mrs. Yetunde Ononuga, the Deputy Governor of the state, on behalf of the state government. The high point of the flag-off ceremony was the formal investiture of the Alake of Egbaland, Obade Dotun Aremu Gbadebo, as the net ambassador for Ogun State. The Royal Father appreciated the effort of the state government in conjunction with CRS in reducing malaria challenge in the state. He emphasized the need for the prevention of malaria rather than its cure.
Everybody, all citizens of Ogun State, has already did over the radio to join hands together with government and the development partners to sleep inside their net every night. If you do that, you eliminate the problem of malaria.
A short drama presentation was made by the Root Cultural Troops, after which Professor Babatunde Salako, who represented the Honorable Minister for Health, stated in his speech that approximately 14.4 million nets will be distributed across 4 states with support from global funds to fight malaria. He said the net distribution and replacement campaign was one of the federal government strategies in combating the scourge of malaria in the country, stating that mobile technology will be deployed for the exercise.
I am also pleased to inform you that the federal government has adopted the net replacement campaign as one of the key strategies for prevention and elimination of malaria in the country. This year, we have adopted the use of electronic technology for a better and more efficient net campaign process.
He then made a clarion call to every household to make use of the long-lasting insecticide-treated net. Malaria statistics in Ogun State is 15%, but by sleeping inside treated nets, it can be reduced to 0%. The address of the Ogun State Governor was delivered by the Deputy Governor, in which she stated that healthy people are wealthy people and happier societies are richer societies. She opined that the provision of the affordable and adequate healthcare services was the second most important 5 cardinal objectives of the state. She said the flag-off was to start the process that will eventually lead to the distribution of 3.3 million long-lasting insecticide-treated nets.
Ogun State is one of the states in the country that is due for replacement campaigns in 2018 aimed at delivering over 3.3 million LMINs for beneficiaries with support from global funds to fight AIDS, tuberculosis, and malaria. The flag-off kickstarts the process that will eventually culminate in the distribution of 3.3 million nets to all households in Nigeria State.
She asked Ogun State indigents to go to designated distribution point with their net card to receive their nets. She then applauded the Catholic Relief Services for its efforts and initiatives, and concluded her speech by pleading with everyone to spread the right message on the prevention of malaria by sleeping inside the treated nets. There was a symbolic presentation of the net by the Deputy Governor, the Royal Father of the Day, the Catholic Relief Services Vice President, to several beneficiaries ranging from pregnant women to nursing mothers and several others. The vote of thanks was given by the Permanent Secretary, State Ministry of Health in Ogun State, Dr. Nafiu Aigoro.
And use the net religiously so that together we can wipe out malaria. Thank you all. Thank you.
While the national anthem was rendered to draw the curtain on the flag-off ceremony.
Thank you very much, Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lo àwọn apẹ̀fọn yìí.